Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight to one of the most fabulous, welcome tonight to the Grasshopper Opera. Before we begin, I want to say this: not many times in your life will you have the opportunity to witness such a thing as you will witness tonight. I hope for your sake that not many times in your life you will have the opportunity to witness the thing that you're fixing to witness tonight. Yeah, thank you. This is the tragic tale of the poor grasshopper who gets violently eaten by the mean old turkey gobbler. We do have one program note. Because of our small budget, we could only afford one grasshopper suit. We have a female grasshopper and a male grasshopper, but they will be played by the same person tonight. As a director, I must say that it is very difficult to soar with eagles when you're surrounded by a bunch of turkeys. Now on with the show. Tonight, let me introduce to you our orchestra. Miss Michelle Jones. Miss Michelle Jones is called that by the day, but tonight she is, what is it? Lady Gagarachi. And because of our budget, this is our orchestra. And now for the singers. Bring in the choir. The Grasshopper, an ancient tragic theme with modern inversions. Thema. The first verse describes how the young grasshopper, gay and debonair, elevating his elbows, assumed a sedentary position upon the sweet potato vine. We call attention to the stealthy approach of the gobbler and his horrid delight in his unnatural banquet.
And the big turkey gobbler, he came up behind and gobbled him down off the sweet potato vine.
I think so. The next verse describes pathetically, and I mean pathetically, in a minor key, the grief of the afflicted family of the deceased grasshopper.
The grasshopper
And now we set forth the feelings of the bereaved ones who expected to have administration of his property. Yeah. Allegro, molto voce, suggesting divvy as in divvy up the money.
Grasshopper sat on the sweet potato vine. Grasshopper sat on the sweet potato vine. The big turkey gobbler he came up behind and gobbled him down on the sweet potato vine.
Very good. Very nice. And a young and the tender young female grasshopperess, betrothed to the deceased, bewailed this taking off in the school of the German ballad as follows. The female, notice female, she has a skirt on, that's it. Female, make sure you notice that. Andante with sobs and pocket handkerchiefs.
Fine was his form on the sweet potato vine. Sweet was his voice on the sweet potato vine. And cruel, cruel was that gobbler Turk, that Turk came up on him and tore him limb from limb and made a meal of him.
That was lovely, wasn't it? Lovely. Best I've ever heard. It's time. It's time for the transformation. Notice the male grasshopper. No skirt. Again, budget. It's all about the budget. Where am I at? But the turkey gobbler, who was basso profundo, regarded it as a meritorious performance, and he therefore gave this account of it at the School of English Ballad: Mastaccio, with ferocity and gore. Budget. I'm telling you, budget is not good. There you go. I'll use this one.
High on a stalk of a slender twine, a grasshopper sat on a sweet tater vine. High were his elbows, and high was his knee. And an entomological wonder was he. He looked on the landscape and hummed him a song. But he did not enjoy that repose very long. For a big turkey gobbler, he came up to him, and he gathered him in. He gathered him in. gathered, 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 gathered him in, gathered, 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 he gathered him in, gathered, 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 he gathered him in.
And the Reverend Bumblebee at the next meeting edified those assembled with this view of the shortness and uncertainty of insect life. Reverend Bumblebee, let's hear it for the Reverend. Come on, brother. Come on. Right in this microphone.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Shortly were his days upon the sweet potato vine. For all flesh is grass upon the sweet potato vine. And many are the evil birds that come up on behind. To destroy him that sitteth on the sweet potato vine.
We didn't skimp on that one, did we? Boy, that's where all our budget money went, right there. An ancient maiden, aunt of the deceased, who liked some good old Scotch that has feeling in it. I'm sorry. They liked a good old Scotch song that has feeling in it. Deplored her nephew's retirement from this world in these accents. Adagio with tender nasal sadness.
We two had looped among the grass where simmer days are fine, where turkey toms were once forgot and never brought to mind. The gobbler, he came down the brae and creeped up behind and took a right good bite of him, of old lang syne.
Let's hear it for the hat, huh? Didn't get a note right, but the hat, yeah. Okay, all right. The hat.
We didn't have the bottle.
Whew. And a colony of bugs that lived under the sweet potato vine rejoiced in their master's downfall in this unseemly fashion. Bugs? Bugs? Bugs. Bugs. We have ladybugs. We have ladybugs. Oh, here they come. Thank you so much. Ladybugs. Come on in here, ladybugs. Okay. They rejoiced in their master's downfall in this unseemly fashion. Allegro with heathen levity.
Oh, Mr. Hoppergrass sitting on the tater, thinking mighty hard on the ways of human gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble him down off the sweet potato vine. Gobble him down off the sweet potato vine. Gobble him down off the sweet potato vine. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble him down off the sweet potato vine. No.
It took 6 hours to get them to do that. I think they deserve more, don't you? Thank you. It was at this moment that a herald arrived breathless on the scene. Hi, Harold. Where were assembled kings? I said, where were assembled kings? Kings, I said, kings. Slowest king I've ever seen. Priest. You don't have all night, you know. I asked him to pray for this beforehand, and he refused. Gypsies. Woo! Here we go. Old gypsies. Again, budget, you understand. Peasants. Oh, the poor lowly peasants. Poor peasants. One of them fell. Undernourished peasants. Can you make it all right? You're going to be okay? That's a good. Best peasant I've ever seen. Best peasant. Yeah. Some of them just don't get into it. And then there's others. Soldier. Oh, we don't have no service. Good job, sir. Thank you for your service. It's never been in the service. And ladies of the night. Ladies. No. Ladies of the court. Ladies of the court.
How much money we got there?
Thought she was going to hit me there for a minute. A class of population never brought together except on the stage of the Italian opera for choral purposes. I don't believe that. And a stately recitativo, the herald thus addressed them, after which they all indulged in a chorus accompanied by trumpets and swans. Let's go, Harold.
Horrible occurrence. On yesterday morning, as Mr. G. Hopper was sitting in the shadow of his own vine and fig tree, he was approached from the rear by a miscreant known as Turkey, alias Gobbler, and the unconscious Mr. Hopper was assaulted and violently eaten. No portion of the person of the deceased was recovered. His relatives have left only the sad hope that he may have proven very indigestible.
Thank you. You may be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the part that you've all been waiting for, the finale.
He sat upon the sweet potato vine. Upon the sweet potato, upon the sweet potato, the sweet potato vine. The grasshopper he sat upon the sweet potato vine. The sweet potato vine, he sat upon the sweet potato vine, upon the sweet potato,
Upon the sweet potato,
the sweet potato vine, upon the sweet potato, he sat upon the sweet potato vine.
he came up behind the vine, 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 behind the vine,
Behind the vine, behind the vine, behind the vine, behind the vine.